Alrighty, what up guys, it's me, GamerGuyTV here, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Rancher. Now, I have no idea what we're gonna do in today's episode. I need a quick refresher on what we did in the last episode. Right, in the last episode we started to get parts for teleporter. So let's head to the lab, see how far along we are on that, and then that will base what we're going to do today. Now, I've got I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. So, first, before I talk about that, let's just get this. So where do we get deep brine from? Because we figured this out in the last episode, but I never actually wrote it down. So Slime Rancher Wiki. Nope, I definitely don't want SlimeRancher.com. I want the Slime Rancher Wiki. Alrighty. So in terms of stuff we need to oh wait, we figured it out. We figured it out in the last episode. It took me a minute to jog my memory, but memory has been jogged, and I think we figured out that in order to get the deep brine that we need to start having teleporters, we need to have the, like, pump over here or something like that. Or it might be out in the... it's out this way. But in terms of things that I want to talk about, so I'm filming this on a Sunday, as I normally film Tuesday videos. I'm at a loss for words, apparently. I'm filming this on a Sunday, like I normally... See, we got it. I'm filming this on a Sunday, like I normally film Sunday videos. I'm trying to figure out a... there we go. So, basically, I'm filming it like I would a normal Tuesday video. But, today is Sunday, and earlier today, I went with my grandfather up to, Micro Center. Now, Micro Center is a store that pretty much sells a bunch of PC and tech parts. I got another 16 gig RAM, 2 sticks of 8 gig RAM for my machine at my dad's because that's been having trouble lately keeping up. So I got some stuff there, but I thought my Mac was powerful and expensive. We saw a laptop, and I'm probably gonna be too lazy to insert the picture on my screen, but I will see. But we found a laptop that is $3,000 of American money. $3,000 dual screen laptop that has 32 gigs of RAM, an i9 processor. What else does it have? 32 gig RAM, i9 processor, 2 4K screens. One 4K screen is 16 by 9, the other one is half of that, so 16 by 4.5. Haha! I think we might end up needing one more drill, but that'll be fine. So, in the end, I don't have the money for that, but that thing is way more powerful than my PC will ever be. Why did I just attempt to throw those in there? Than I will ever be able to get my PC. It's even more powerful than my laptop. But I talk about getting a new streaming PC when I'm able to get monetization. And I think, well, not streaming PC. See, there I go again. Talking about getting a new gaming PC when I get monetization. And I think it will make more sense in the end to get, the different parts to be able to build a PC, rather than spend like $3 grand on a gaming laptop. But I think that in the end, you know, YouTubers can make a lot of money off of this. If you do YouTube right, you can make a boatload of money off of it. Now, again, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to make people happy and to keep delivering content out to you guys who really seem to enjoy it. Because, at time of recording, 102 of you guys are currently subbed to the channel. And, you know, again, I'm not in it for the money. If I was in it for the money, this would be a very different discussion. Alright, I just need 3 boom plorts. It's doable. If I was in it for the money, this would be a very different discussion. We wouldn't be here right now talking about, you know, how I don't have the money to buy this thing, and about how it would be a better investment for a gaming PC rather than the gaming laptop. If I was only in this for the money, it would be a thing of, well, if we were able to get more subscribers, I would be able to do this, so come on, get me subscribers. It would be that conversation, not the conversation I like having of, you know, I saw this cool thing, it looks really cool and I want it, but it's too expensive and I can't afford it right now. But in the end, by the time I end up being able to afford it, that technology might be like way cheaper. You know, instead of 3 grand, I might be able to get that for like 2 grand. And see, this is the thing. This is why my dad and I, or my family and I, per se, didn't get a 3D printer right when they came out. Because they were super expensive and there was still a lot of testing to be done on them to get them to the point that they are now, where I'm able to get a really nice one for around 400 bucks. Now, that laptop will never get down to, you know, 400 bucks. With that amount of RAM, with that chip, that is all probably, you know, 3 grand. It's probably on a deal, even. Which seems really weird to say. But I feel like there's truth to it, because honestly, I feel like that, you know, the tech will keep improving, and second screens in a laptop like that, that design will either absolutely fail and bomb, and you'll never see it again, or it will be like revolutionary and more companies will start to include it in their products. And the technology will come out and it will be much cheaper by the time somebody like me would go to buy it. And again, it's much better of an investment to try and, you know, refurbish my gaming rig in a way. It would be a much better investment of me to, you know, get a new PC case, get a different motherboard, it would be much more responsible as well of me to be able to do that. Not to be able to do that, what am I saying? It would be much more responsible of me to invest in terms of something like that and have a machine that will hopefully last a while, like my Mac, rather than, like, invest in a crazy PC. Now, I'm not saying that depending on when I get, if I get monetization and when I get a job and how much that job pays and stuff like that, there's a lot of unknowns. But there was a Razer Ultrabook. There was an Ultrabook that Razer made that I was looking at when I was looking at PCs to get. And it was a gaming Ultrabook, and nothing is going to beat the quality of nothing is going to beat the quality of a nice spec'd out gaming machine. Like, nothing is going to beat the quality of gaming that will get you. But depending on how much money I have when I go into college and how much college costs and stuff like that, it might honestly be within my best interest to get something like a gaming Ultrabook. And maybe I have that for YouTube stuff, and I have, my Mac for school stuff, or something like that. All of this is up in the air. I don't even know if I'll still be doing YouTube by the time I go into college. I intend to, don't get me wrong. But I don't even know if that's going to be something that I'm doing, to be totally honest. I don't know right now. It's too early to tell. It's honestly too early to tell at this point where my future is going to go. Currently, I'm literally just sitting in my room with a PC that is being carried by a graphics card, recording, and it's happened to work really, really well. Ever since March, I've been gaining subs, and unfortunately I won't be able to stream Friday, so I think we're gonna end up taking a sub break. I would stream Friday, but it's Christmas, and I don't want to take that away from people. But to be totally honest, I want to keep doing this. I've talked about it so many times, but this is honestly a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about PCs. I've learned a lot about streaming. And I've learned a lot about editing in the 4 years that I've been doing this. And yes, I'm aware that in the 4 years that I was doing this, it was really 3 years before I started to gain fans. And, I'm okay with that. It was great learning experiences for me, and really for me, because I had to learn I had to learn editing. I had to learn what was putting too much time in. I had to learn what was putting not enough time in. I had to learn all this stuff, and until you learn all of this stuff, you're not going to be able to do much. So I would say, if there are any other content creators or even people watching this that want to be content creators, go do it. Go learn. Learn how to do this stuff. Learn how to Learn how to make a YouTube video, learn how to edit it, learn how to set up Streamlabs. And if your computer isn't strong enough to do all that, then put some time in and learn about the computer parts and the different specs of it. You know, the best way to learn is through doing. So, if you've got a budget, or if your parents gave you some kind of, like, allowance thing for holidays or birthdays, or, you know, you get a new PC as an award for getting grades up, or getting good grades, or any combination of the following, or any combination of those things. Learn how to do it. Build a PC, spec it out. Just spec it out and build it. That's the best advice I can give right now. Is that you're never going to be able to do it. You can learn about the thing, but the best way to learn is through doing. And as somebody who's taken, I know programming isn't the same as PC building, but as somebody who's taken a programming course, and I've also conducted a couple of programming workshops as well. Not online, but for like small little things like robotics or something like that. Learn how to do it. It's a lot of fun. Hands-on stuff is the best way to learn, and if I could create a course right now on some of this stuff, then I would certainly attempt to, because I feel like it would be really good for me to get some practice teaching this stuff, and for the fans to get some, to be able to learn from it. Now, mind you, I don't know how that would work, and that might be a future thing when I get the money to, you know, spec out a PC and buy it. You know, that might be a future thing, and if that is a future thing, then there's nothing wrong with that being a future thing. You know? Because in the end... Alright, that's got 5 minutes, it's nighttime, we got nothing to do, we'll just sleep through the night, that'll speed that along. Perfect. Because in the end, as long as you have fun doing this stuff, and mind you, not everybody finds content creating as interesting and as fun as me. You know, I get 4 videos up a week. I obviously don't have to get 4 videos up a week. 4 videos up a week is a lot, and not even a lot of your top YouTubers do that. But I enjoy content making enough that it's really fun to do. And to be honest, like, I wouldn't give up content making unless I had to, because it's really fun. For me, it's a way to be able to talk about stuff that's going on with you guys. I get to deliver some encouraging messages, and when I live stream, I get to actually get to know you guys, which is exactly what I want, and it's exactly what a small YouTuber like myself should be attempting to do. Because I feel like that is going to be really important. I feel like you want to have a nice connection with your fans. You don't want them to consider you as just another face behind the screen, or voice behind the screen in my case, because I don't use Facecam. But I feel like that's really what you want. Warp Tech. Install. I feel like we don't quite need one over there, but I feel like where we do need would be over here. But, I mean, it's honestly really fun for me, because the reality is, you know, yes, making TikToks is way easier. You can literally just pop a bunch of stuff in there and bam, you've got a TikTok in like 5 minutes. But making YouTube videos takes a lot more time, dedication, because you've got to edit the stuff, you know. There we go. Pink teleporters are installed. But, before we end off the video, I just wanted to elaborate on my point of, I wanted to elaborate on my previous point of, yes, it takes a little bit more time to, yes, it does take a little bit more time to run a YouTube channel because you've got to record the videos, you've got to edit the videos, and then you've got to upload and you've got to spend time on thumbnails. But in the end, it's 15 to 30 minutes, at least for me, to record the videos. I do mine one shot. I tend not to edit that much because getting 4 videos a week out, I don't really have the time to edit, and I would much rather focus on school than spend hours editing a video. And when I first started the channel, I did spend hours editing a video, and that was when I was still starting middle school, not starting high school. And my dad stopped me, and our deal was that I could continue doing YouTube and doing media and running the channel as long as I don't spend a lot of time editing and just, you know, one-shot the video. And there's still some editing projects that I do. You know, the intros, I still edit a fair amount, actually. Intros, I edit the, I tend to edit the tie-dye videos. We didn't get one in 2020 because everywhere was sold out of white shirts for us to tie-dye, but hopefully 2021 tie-dye will be back. I tend to edit those and other projects that have multiple video sources that I know I can actually get the media from. I tend to edit those as well. And I've put a little bit of time into editing TikToks on my PC, but more on that later. So I'm now officially done with my spiel, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.